that was, and what a fantastic inning that was. 50 or 51 when your team was 47 for 5.
That's better. Just worked into the leg side. Not great running, they'll just get a single. Yeah, no, it was a special innings from Kushal Malla. What was even more remarkable was just how calm he was throughout it. He hosted the post-match press conference afterwards, and remarkable moment. I obviously don't quite speak all the local language yet, but I could tell from the howls of laughter from the gathered press pack that what he was saying to them really entertained them. And what I gather was he was asked why didn't he raise his bat when he got to 50. And the answer from the 15-year-old, remember he's a 15-year-old, was that, well, I thought I was going to go on and make 100 and I'd raise the bat then.
Maturity at a very young age, and that's the end of the 11th, 25 for non-Nepal.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
Every minute,
Hello,
every day something is changing.
Hello.
Time is flying. Start thinking like successful people do. Whatever you want to do it now. You need to decide what you want to be. Success is not accidental. It is a decision you have to make now. A decision that will change impossible into possible. Stop wasting time. Focus your mind for better future.
Thinking of higher education abroad? Visit Global Reach and feel the difference. Global.
Today, but remember they defended 190 against table-topping USA yesterday. So if they can continue this patient approach, plenty of hitters to come down the order. Paris Kadka very capable of scoring at a good rate. Depender Singh Iree will get it up to around a run of ball, and Kushal Malla, the youngster. So even though a few too many dots for my liking, remember Oman won the toss and decided to bowl first this morning.
It's, I think, a good toss to lose for Nepal, because I think Nepal are a better defending team under pressure while chasing. They're boggled, Team Nepal.
And remember, this is the second use of this pitch this week as well. It was a fresh pitch yesterday. And the second use, you'd have to think it'll give a little bit more assistance to the spinners. Ramachani and Colby licking their lips. It's a really good diving stop. Backward point. Probably saves 3 runs.
For sure, that was very well timed and also hit powerfully by Karen Ramallah and Oman. Not the best of the fielding sides. A brilliant effort, brilliant. That would have probably surely gone to the boundary.
Sandeep Good at backward point, and usually we see Aki Bilias there, but he's at sort of much squarer point. There's 2 men there. Lots of protection on the offside for Kalimullah, who's coming in and hitting the hard back of a length. Worked into the leg side, going to be more runs. The runs starting to come now for Nepal. An awful long way out there to the leg side, so they will get back for 3. We're on the furthest pitch over to the right as we look from our commentary position. It's good batting. The runs now starting to come.
Subhas Cockerell is very strong off his pads. He's a very technical batsman, Subhas Cockerell, and he likes preferring the onside as well. That's what he did, onto the pads. In fact, it was on the middle stump. And from there, he picked up 3 runs to his name.
Yeah, just watching the replay there, I don't think Zishan Maqsood enjoyed that chase too much. He left it to Mohammad Nadeem to come all the way around from fine leg. Maqsood definitely more of a fielder in the circle.
Oman team in particular will have to improve their fielding and fitness. They're not a very good fielding team, are they?
Yeah, I think they're improved. When they first came onto the global stage, they certainly would have been the weakest of their 3 traits, but they are much improved. They're the oldest, definitely the oldest squad here this week, and probably the oldest of the 7 squads in ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. Average age, well over 30. Compared to Nepal with all the youngsters coming through. Two very different approaches in many ways. And that's what I'm talking about, Sachin. That's much better. Gets onto the back foot, just works it into the leg side. Easy single.
More of those that Nepal will need. Gyanendra Malla and Subhash Kakril also can run in between the wickets real quick. They'll need more singles. Nepal's innings yesterday was haunted by too many dot deliveries. 7 millions that I kept mentioning in the first session with Vinod Das as well. $17 for Kakril now. An excellent opportunity for him. Come back strong into the series and also in his career. This is a comeback match. Comeback series, mind you, for Kakril.
Really good batting. This is much better from Nepal. 6 runs coming from the over without any risks taken. At the end of 12 overs, it's 32 for none. So spin for the first time today, and Captain Zishan Maqsood perhaps regretting his decision to bowl first a little bit. The seamers weren't able to get it done for him. He's going to take the ball himself and say, I need to bring my team back into this game. He's bowled really well this week, taking wickets on both occasions so far. But surely an indication that perhaps he's regretting his decision already, Sachin.
I think he's also understood the urgency of this of breaking this partnership. Already 32, and Nepal plays spin better than pace. So if you do not get wickets with your pace attack, you'll have to be cautious, because Gyanendra Malla and Kakril, both of them can play spin pretty well.
And 2 slips in straight away. He's the leading wicket taker in this Men's Cricket World Cup League 2 series so far. He's got 17 wickets. Quite remarkable economy rate of 3.25. He's kept it really tight. This is for a man who's a part-time spinner.
I think it'll be unfair, though, to call Zishan Maqsood a part-time spinner now, because he looks a perfect all-rounder.
Yeah, I'd fully agree, but he certainly came onto the scene as a batsman who bowled very occasional left-arm spin. You can even see from his action, it's a touch ungainly. It's not the most natural left-arm spinner that you'll see, but he's been so effective. 17 wickets, a best of 4 for 15. That economy rate crucial.
Also, the amount of turn he receives makes it difficult for the batsman to cope up down the ground for a single, and this is now what Nepal should be looking to do pretty often.
What's interesting is very different fields for Kakril and Gyanendra Malla. Does find the outside edge, it squirts away, backward a point. Good work for Jatinder Singh. He flies off his head, but he'll get the throw in. See Maqsood just a little bit angry with his second slip, and Oman just a little bit at 6s and 7s at the moment. Not the start they would have wanted. They would have been favourites coming into the day, despite Nepal's win yesterday. Joint top of the table with the USA at the moment.
That's put away for a single. Runs now coming up easy for Nepal. Another single, 4 runs of 5 deliveries of Zishan, and he's not looking very threatening.
Yeah, but I think it has taken him an over or two to get his rhythm, and then when he finds that rhythm, he's almost metronomic, hitting that length. Just like that. That's much better. As you say, the run's starting to come now for Nepal, and throw comes into the captain, Maksud, not happy. End of the 13th. It's 38 for none.
Flick it towards the onside, Gyanendra Malla. Now 6 runs off the first over of Jishan Maksud, and if Nepal are able to fetch some runs of Jishan Maksud, then that will be a big dent for the Omanese bowling lineup, because they so much rely on Jishan Maksud at this point of time when he's picked up 17 wickets in this league too already.
Maksud's been so important to their balance of their side as well. Batting in the middle order. This is good from Malla. He's only 16 off 39. Dockeral 22 off 41, but both batsmen look unflustered. They could build a platform for Nepal to build upon. But really get these home fans chanting. Starting to come in through the gate now. Sleepy Sunday morning here in Kathmandu. Quite the same number flooding in through.
Vacations pending today. Nepalese love their cricket. They love coming onto the ground. And I'm sure those who are at office at this point of time will be sneaking into YouTube and then Cricket Infos and also Kantepur TV, who's broadcasting it live.
4-2 into the leg side, going to be more runs and a big chase from Mohammad Nadeem. He'll chase in vain. That's meat and drink for Gyanendra Malla. Poor delivery from Kalimullah. Full onto the pads, strained from his natural length and whipped away by the Nepal captain.
This is easily one of the best shots you've seen today. Gyanendra Malla so strong off his pads. In fact, all around the ground. Technically very sound batsman. And Kalimullah, I'm actually not sure why he has been sent in for his 7th over when he's been the least dangerous bowler among the 3. It goes after it, Gyanendra Malla. Straight up into the air. And goes the distance as well. In fact, more than that. First 6 comes up for Nepal.
No doubt one over too many in this Kalimullah spell, and that's brilliant from Gyanendra Malla. The Nepal captain has decided we've got through the difficult patch this morning. We're wicketless, time to go on the attack. Over pitch for the 2nd delivery in a row from the big tall Omani. Really right in the slot, right into the arc of Gyanendra Malla. See from side on here. He simply hits through the line. A brace straight front leg. It soars through the atmosphere at 1,400 metres high here in Kathmandu. Delight in the crowd, the first 6 of the innings.
Ten runs off this over, and that's the end of the 14th. 48 for none, Nepal.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंकको सरल एसएमई कर्जा अब पूरा हुनेछन् तपाईका सपनाहरू। सिद्धार्थ बैंक, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
Skyward washing machine. We care every detail.
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार.
सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड टिङ टङ.
सर शाबाश.
सेन्टर फ्रुट मुड बनाउँछ टिङ टङ.
Dancing in the stands, and the reason they are is because Mahendra Amala is leading from the front for Nepal, and he's found the first maximum of the innings. Zishan Maksud has taken himself out of the attack after just one over. He goes back to Mohammad Nadeem. I think the reason that he's taken himself out of the attack will come on from the other end. This was the 6. Right into the slot, and all Mala did was swing through the line, soared into the sky, and what a brilliant camera shot that is from our Cantabor TV team up there in the tower, capturing it going all the way for 6. Big appeal, Gibbon traps him on the back pad, and that was going to go on and hit middle and leg. The easy decision. Mohammad Nadeem, the magic golden arm for Oman, has done it again.
Tried to play it across the line, Subhash Kakril. I'm not sure that was the right thing to do. And that looked pretty plumb. Umpire Samsudin had no issues raising his finger.
Yeah, absolutely plumb. Really good decision from Shamshuddin. He's an experienced umpire. Kakarel.
Now, to do the most dangerous job in the world, all he has to do is stay alive. Undercover.
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
So the crowd making this noise means only one thing, and that's former captain and the star Paras Khadka has walked into the middle. The crowd going Paras, Paras. The kind of impact he's had on Nepali cricket fans, immaculate. He'll be facing Mohammad Nadeem. And this is after a long time when Paras has actually got to face a comparatively older older ball.
Yeah, well, he opened the innings in the first game. He was in very early yesterday against the USA. We'll still have to get through this initial burst from Mohammad Nadeem. What we've seen on this pitch throughout the series so far is the need for batsmen to get in on it. Nobody's been able to score with real strength right from the start of their innings. You can see the signs there. There's the king, Paras Khadka. They love him here. There's a great sign yesterday, Sachin. In Nepal, cricket is my religion, and Paras is my god.
That's the kind of impact a player has, not just in the contemporary times, but in the history.
Big appeal again. This one sliding down the leg side. Big cheers from the crowd. There was nerves just for a moment, but that one probably doing too much. Again, Nadeem just surprising the batsman with his pace.
And that appeal also shows how much he wanted this wicket, Mohammad Nadeem. That would have gone down the leg side easily, leg stump, that would have missed the leg stump. Nadeem has already picked up Subhash Kakril, but I think there's also the choice of shot by Subhash Kakril to be blamed. Went across the line. Bowled full by Mohammad Nadeem.
Back to the length this time. This is good probing, testing stuff from Mohammad Nadeem. He's been the star man for Oman with bat and ball this week.
Meanwhile, Nepal have to be really careful here because The same thing happened yesterday. They lost the wicket of Gyanendra Malla, and they neither could take singles or score runs, and wickets also kept tumbling. Important phase of this match. On to the second power play. Only 4 fielders allowed to be kept outside the 30-yard circle. Full and driven by Paris.
Yeah, no timing there, right off the toe of the bat. Parsham Shudin indicates one to come. Such an iconic player in Nepal cricket, the captain for over a decade. Sandeep Good there. Just take a look at this LBW again. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind this was going on to hit middle, maybe middle and leg, and you could see that woeful look back towards the umpire. He knew it. It's going to end the 15th over, the first wicket. It's a wicket maiden. 48 for 1.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
विकास सम्भव छ मजबुत निर्माणले मजबुत निर्माण बन्छ अम्बे स्टिल्सले अम्बे स्टिल्स जे बन्छ दिगो बन्छ
राजीव दाइ पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने
यहाँ ल्याऊ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ
ग्रेट दाइ
नेक्स्ट
राजीव
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला डोन्ट वरी ल
राजीव दाइ मलाई त्यति सेक्युर लागिरहेको छैन है
कसरी सेक्युर छैन ब्रो आफ्नै ब्याङ्कको एप हो यो
यहाँ बस आइसक्यो बस
राजीव छोरीको पनि स्कुलको फी तिर्नु थियो अब अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङको लागि आफ्नो ब्याङ्कको मोबाइल एप
But excellent work here from Jishan Maqsood. He took himself out of the attack and caught in Mohammad Nadeem. And Nepal's opening partnership has been broken.
Well, the reason for Maqsood changing ends is his duel. Firstly, he's got a bigger leg side boundary to defend, bowling from this, the Chobar end. And secondly, it's where he's bowled from all week. He's found lovely rhythm from up at that far end, and I was surprised to see him come on from the pavilion end. It was a pour over, and he's done the right thing, put his team first. He's heaved into the leg side, a poor delivery, plenty of time to get back for 2. But because he's got the bigger boundary to protect on the leg side, that's what you always want as a spinner.
A couple of runs, and that brings out 50 for Nepal. Crowd roar. They love watching cricket. They love their cricket. They love watching Nepali cricketers perform. Goes after it, Gyanendra Malla. Not exactly what he intended, but the result will be a boundary nevertheless.
Yeah, straight down into that Nepal team dugout there. Gyanendra Malla just starting to move into maybe 3rd gear. Work his way up all the way. He's just got 1 ODI 50 so far in his 9th ODI today. Looking for another one. A little bit off the outside edge, but as soon as you beat the infield and the offside, it's always going to be 4 here. Big appeal. Durga Sabeti's not moved. Of course, no 3rd umpire in operation this week. So the umpire's having to make the decisions immediately on the run-outs and stumping decisions. Back to the old school, the way it always was.
A push again by Gyanendra Malla. He's not looking back. He's going after the bowling. And that brings Paras Kharka to strike. Mind you, Paras Kharka loves playing the left arm off spinners.
He loves hitting down the ground, and you can see with the field that there's the stumping appeal. Malla's back foot clearly staying in. Real beauty from Zishan Maqsood. But long off, immediately out for Paras Kharka. Beauty. That's the turn and bounce that makes Zishan Maqsood such a threat. 16 overs gone.
So Mohammad Nadeem will continue. Got a wicket in the second over. Important wicket of Subhash Kakuril. He's slashed it. Every ball now Gyanendra Malla has been facing is an eventful delivery. He's going after the bowling. Not minding to go in the air as well. Paras meanwhile has had a cautious start. 6 balls he's taken. He's all the hitting power, Paras Khadka. He can clear the boundary at ease, at will. But he'll need to settle down first. Has had a quiet couple of matches in this league too.
Khadka just taking his time to get off the mark, and as you say, slightly quiet start. Here's the 2 starting 11s today, and a young man on ODI debut for Nepal, Kamal Singh Airi, but also a change for Oman. We've got him down as a batsman there, but we might see him bowl some off breaks as well for Oman. Mohammad Sanuth, particularly with the way the pitch is taking turn here. Kaur Ali's going to play a crucial role, the all-rounder. Pull shot, and that's going to be the first runs for Paras Khadka, and it's going to be a boundary for a misfield in the deep. The crowd love that. Kaur Ali's dived right over it. Paras Khadka loves the hook shot. He gets off the mark with a boundary.
Nadeem looking to do what Stevenson did yesterday to Paras Khadka. Dismissed Paras off a short delivery, not to be this time. Paras gets enough off his bat.
In fact, it wasn't Kaur Ali, it was Bilal Khan, and a real fast bowler's piece of fielding in the deep. Sprawling over it, it was the London Bridge came out. He hurdled, the ball flew through, and was going to his weaker side, but that was a poor piece of fielding. Khadka gets away with a boundary. Powered into the leg side, it's going to be back-to-back boundaries. Nepal on the attack all of a sudden. How the crowd love that. 4-4 for Khadka.
Paras Khadka says, I've taken enough deliveries now, it's my turn, you fetch it. Let's have a look at the replay from another angle. Reflected from outside the line of off stump towards the mid-wicket region. And second boundary to Paras Khadka. The crowd going crazy now.
And perhaps the first time this entire week we've really seen bat on top of ball. We've had some really good games so far, but they've all been quite low scoring. The highest score made by Oman chasing down America's 213 in the second game of the series. Nepal surely going to be targeting more than that now today. 9 wickets in hand, so much powerful batting to come. Paras Khadka can get going here. Could see the highest score of the week. Remember, he's the only man to make an ODI or T20I century for Nepal.
And that 100 against Singapore in Singapore came off just 52 deliveries. He smacked everybody out of the park that day. That kind of mood he was in. He's very capable of hitting big long shots. Likes going in the air as well. Doesn't mind going aerial. Strong both towards the off and on side.
Yeah, there's the 2 lineups again, and you can see plenty of options for Oman with the ball, but so many of them are seam options. Zishan Maqsood and Kaur Ali going to be crucial. And I'm looking forward to seeing Mohammad Sanuth make his bow in this week's tournament. Pulled into the deep again. It's going to be a single this time. For the 17th over. Khadka will keep the strike at 65 for 1.
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
राजीव दाई पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने
यहाँ ल्याऊ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ
ग्रेट दाई
नेक्स्ट
राजीव
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला डोन्ट वरी
राजीव दाई मलाई त्यति सेक्युर लागिरहेको छैन है
कसरी सेक्युर छैन ब्रो आफ्नै ब्याङ्कको एप हो यो
यहाँ बस आइसक्यो बस
राजीव छोरीको पनि स्कुलको फी तिर्नु थियो
अब अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङको लागि आफ्नो ब्याङ्कको मोबाइल एप डाउनलोड गर्नुहोस् मोबाइल साथमा ब्याङ्क हातमा
Now, to do the most dangerous job in the world, all he has to do is stay alive. Undercover.
Barley top, butter with loaded, bharieko. Sorry, sapna bharieko with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
लाइन गल्ती भइरहेछ
यो के भइरहेछ यो छ नि यति बटरी कि बोली चिप्लेको चिप्ले Barley top, buttery taste, buttery sapna.
दिल 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 चाहन्छ रियल बच्चाहरूको जब पार्टी होस् चुस्ती र तन्दुरुस्तीलाई अलि अलि चाहन्छ अलि अलि चाहन्छ रियल मन चाहन्छ सबको मन चाहन्छ रियल
मौका चाहे जे होस् स्वाद स्वास्थ्य र खुशीको लागि रियल नै पिलाउनुहोस्
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार
सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड टिङटङ
सर शाबास
सेन्टर फ्रुट मुड बनाउँछ टिङटङ
मेरो सेपलाई बुझ्ला कसले मेरो जागरलाई अनुभव गर्ला कसले सानो व्यवसायमा नै सीमित मेरो कर्मलाई व्यापारमा परिवर्तन गर्न साथ दिला कसले यी प्रश्नहरूको जवाब तब पाएँ जब मैले सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको साथ पाएँ कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कको
Starting to warm up in the middle because Gayendra Mala, the current captain, is being joined by the former captain, Paris Katka. The first drinks break. It's been all Nepal, 65 for 1. Katka just starting to look like he's really going to be ticking today. Remember, Oman won the toss and decided to bowl. There was a few shades of yesterday, really very similar game to the one that came against the USA that Nepal won.
It's a gamble. I'll say it's a gamble because the mid-on was inside the circle and Paras Karka doesn't waste any time.
I said the Kadka looked like he's ticking today. You were talking to me off air, Sachin, about how much he loves playing left arm spin. Tiny little bit agricultural, front foot planted down, hoiked over the man at mid-on who's in the circle. Back live, just left alone outside the off stump. If Zishan Maqsood is proving expensive, all of a sudden Oman have real problems.
The problem started when the three pieces were not able to take many wickets. Nearly took away Ganendra Malla with this shot, Paras Khadka, and this is second boundary of Jishan Maqsood's over. Paras Khadka on fire.
That's why they love Paras Khadka so much here. The power that he shows down the ground. His partner Malla was nearly taken out by it. Look at this. To duck, he had the hand up. Luckily there was no contact made, so it flew away for four more. Pressure on Maqsood here. The former captain of Nepal really taking it to the current captain, and he's had to change his field. Mid-on has gone back to long on. Slower through the air, brave from Maqsood.
As I said, Paras Khadka loves left arm off spinners. He doesn't mind going against the turn, and also with the turn over extra cover or cover. We all know how much he loves playing the ball aerially.
Just going to be a single this time. Paras Khadka is absolutely brilliant at counting the number of balls in and over as well. He'll keep the strike. 74 for 1.
जिस निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाऊ ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
A little bit of panic setting in for the Omani ranks. They've torn up game plan 1 and they've gone to plan B. It's Kaur Ali into the attack now, the leg spinner. No real help for the seamers this morning, so they're going to have to turn to their spinners. Kaur Ali, a beautiful leg break bowler, bowling from the pavilion end. Took a T20I hat-trick just a few months ago in the Oman Pentangular Series, building up.
Paras Khadka pulls it towards the mid-wicket region. Does he have enough? Oh, that's another boundary for Paras. Should have been a bit of effort there in the deep. But Paras Khadka is now cutting it loose.
And the real struggles for Oman continue, not just with the ball in the field. Yet another misfield, Jatinder Singh. He got a hand to it, but he just couldn't drag it back in from the rope. Paras Khadka looks in a real mood today, inspired perhaps by the maiden ODI win on home soil. You could see there was turn. The length too short from Kaur Ali. The pull shot dragged into the leg side. Slip remains in place. There is spin on offer. Really good batting from Khadka. As if the boundary with a single. Brings Malla back onto strike.
And also Paras Khadka has a long reach. He's a very tall man, 6'2". He uses the crease brilliantly. Doesn't mind even coming down the track. Such a dangerous batsman, especially against spin. As Paras Khadka, and Ganendra Malla silently has moved off to 34 or 49. He's also looking in an aggressive mood. This time Ganendra Malla has got strike after 2 overs.
Really good from Malla. Just gets through, rotates the strike. The cloud's starting to clap every run now. Kaur Ali a little bit unlucky. Couldn't restrict it from the single. This is really the first time this entire week the bat is starting to dominate ball. You can see there Khadka pulling that one into the deep. Just trickling over the rope. The despairing dive of Jatinder Singh. Seven runs coming from that first Kaur Ali over. The end of 19, Nepal 81 for 1.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
बाबालाई खोप लागो
पापाको पेट कटाउन सियानीको
अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य
But the way Paras Kharka is approaching his innings is something Oman should be really scared of.
And the panic is because Ishan Maksud has held together this Oman bowling attack. 3 for 30 and 2 for 29 from his full 10 over allocation so far. He's the leading wicket taker in the tournament. After just 3 overs, he's got none for 22 at the moment. Paul can continue to attack him. Really put them into the ascendancy here. Run rate's gone over 4 and over for the first time. Paul fans dreaming of total well above maybe 250. He lost the toss and being inserted to bat.
When Paras Kharka is facing a spinner, you always feel that he's going to do something. Come down the track, move on the back foot and produce that majestic pull shot. Full toss this time, Peter on flight Paras. Rare occasion when Paras does not put a bad delivery away.
Yeah, strange piece of cricket there. It was certainly flighted from Maksud. Probably could have been taken on the full toss, but late drift and dip deceiving Paras Kharka. Misfields continue from Oman. They've been sloppy so far today. Maksud fighting back with 5 dots here. He will close out a maiden, so good fight back. It's going to get us to the 20th over. It's 81 for 1.
सुरक्षित निर्माणको शक्तिशाली आधार एसआर स्टील
सनप्रो शुद्ध सनफ्लावर तेलको खरिदमा प्याकेटमा प्राप्त युनिकोडलाई 31008 मा एसएमएस गरी लकी ड्र मार्फत जित्नुहोस् हरेक 15 दिनमा हिराको लगेज हिराको टप र हिराको हार
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड
20 overs gone here in this game 4 of ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. We'll have a change in the commentary box. I'll pass over to Bramber Dahal, who'll be joined after this delivery by Ayush Gatam, who's had a mad dash across from an exam to get here. He's got a big smile on his face. Over to the boys.
Thank you, Andrew. Very good morning, Prarambha, and welcome to the commentary box. And that's a big hit by Paras Kharka. What a welcome for us in the commentary box.
Nepal dealing in boundaries at the moment.
So fuller length created some room for him. Beautiful shot there by Paras Kharka on long on.
After the fall of Subhas Kakurel, Nepal beginning to build the very good partnership between Gyanendra and Paras. Another shot. There's a fielder down there. Paras has so far scored 31 runs of 29 deliveries, while Gyanendra Malla is well set, scoring 36 of 52.
And this is what Paras loves playing, fearless cricket. He takes some time in the front to settle down. When he's settled, it's hard to get out. What an innings.
Indeed, Ayush, Nepal, after losing the toss, were put to bat, and they batted quite well.
Gyanendra Malla is happy playing the supportive role. He's on the other end, Paras Kharka He's looking in blistering form today.
That one beat the keeper and is running down the ground. The fielder just on time. 2 runs for Nepal.
It was a googly. Missed the batsman, missed the gloves, and 4 runs added to the total of Nepal.
At the end of the 21st over, Nepal quite comfortable at 93 for 1. If you've just tuned in to Kandivur Television SD, you're watching the live broadcast of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2 match between Nepal and Oman. Nepal had previously lost against Oman in the first match.
Well, a slip in place. Oman definitely looking to break this partnership.
The way Paras and Gyanendra have batted has certainly added confidence to this pair and in the rest of the team as well. They're playing good shots. There's a bit of misfield. Oman have not been quite good on the field this morning.
Well, he's playing according to the field set. He's playing with the fielder's mind, Paras Khatka.
There's a replay of the shot. It's still quite cold in Kathmandu. This time the fielder does well.
If you look at the previous 2 games that Oman have played against Nepal and America, Disan Maksud was leading the side. He was the pick of the bowlers, and today no wicket for him. This is certainly putting some pressure on Oman's bowler.
In fact, the captain, against the captain, well, Jishan, like you said, Ayush, he has been very impressive. He has so far taken 17 wickets from 8 matches in the Cricket World Cup League 2 so far. If the best bowler in the team is not being able to pick crucial wickets, it means that the opposition has imposed authority. Finds the gap, Gyanendra right there.
Just a single, mid-off area. That's the end of 22nd over. Nepal are 97 for the loss of 1 wicket.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
Action.
Parley top. Butter with loaded. भरिएको? Sorry. सपना भरिएको with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line गल्ती भइरहेछ.
यो के भइरहेछ? यो छ नि यति buttery कि बोले चिप्लेको चिप्ले. Parley top. Buttery taste. Buttery सपना.
Back up.
Skyward Air Conditioners. Your air, we care.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
Once for the Red Cross Bushfire Cream. Gyanendra, very confident with his effort there, gets a boundary, moves to 44, 6 runs short of his half century.
It's just pleased to your eyes when Gyanendra Malla is batting on his peak form. Look at that shot, Prarambha.
Very comfortable, stays in the crease, smashes it for a boundary.
Flighted ball, that's in. Gyanendra Malla, brilliant cover drive.
This one turns away from him, but he still gets a single, moves to 45. The crowd is gradually beginning to increase at the Triveni University Cricket Stadium in Kirtipur, Kathmandu. Paras there finds the gap. It's another boundary for the former Nepal captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt. We are ready to take off the way Paras Kharka is batting at the moment.
If you're in and around Tribhuvan University Cricket Stadium, you would not want to miss the action right in front of your eyes. Looks like we're all set for a run feast today. Another one, Paras, but this time there's a fielder in the cow corner.
Well, Jisan has placed his two-fielder in. Long off and long on. He knows Paras loves playing in those V areas. That is his strong zone as well.
Leaves it for good Ganendra this time. 10 runs from this early over. He's gone for quite plenty so far, Ayush.
Well, definitely. They're not giving any time to settle to the bowlers.
The end of the 23rd over, Nepal very comfortable so far, 107 for the loss of 1 wicket.
निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
Mohammad Nadeem from the Tovar end after a brief spell from spinners has not produced anything for Oman. That's a top edge and that's unlucky. Unlucky. Paras Kharka was batting so well before this. He goes out. Caught in mid-on.
Justin, the bowling change has worked for Oman. Paras Kharka trying to play that pull shot. Not connected well.
Here in the replay.
It was in the lower part of the bat.
Edges it. The ball skies and Sandeep is right there, makes it look very comfortable.
Big blow for Nepal. But a brilliant innings from Paras Kharka.
Nepal.
Action.
Parley top. Butter with loaded. Bharieko? Sorry. Sapna bharieko with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line गल्ती भइरहेछ.
यो के भइरहेछ? यो छ नि यति बटरी कि बोले चिप्लेको चिप्ले. Parley top buttery taste, buttery sapna.
Back up.
दिल 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 चाहन्छ रियल बच्चाहरूको जब पार्टी होस् चुस्ती र तन्दुरुस्तीलाई अलि अलि चाहन्छ रियल फन चाहन्छ सबको मन चाहन्छ रियल
मौका चाहे जे होस् स्वाद स्वास्थ्य र खुशीको लागि रियलले पिलाउनुहोस्
Skyward Air Conditioners. Your air, we care.
Nepal, Dipendra Singh Airia joins his chief, Ganendra Malla, at the crease. Ganendra is well set, has scored 45 runs of 63 deliveries. Dipendra here needs to build a partnership because Nepal already have a solid foundation. They stand comfortable at 107 for the loss of 2 wickets in 23.1 overs. Paras, he probably played the shot a bit too early.
That was good bowling change from Jishan Maqsood. And good delivery by Nadeem. If you pitch it fuller to Paras Kharka, he'll hit you in long on, long off.
And what a tournament Nadeem has been having so far. Man of the match in 2 previous matches. and he has broken a very crucial partnership. Ooh, that was another good delivery by Nadeem right there. The wicket of Paras Khatka again on your screen. Wanted to go for it, didn't time it well, didn't connect it well, and that was a comfortable catch for Sandeep out there in mid-on.
The previous two games, Nepal, middle order supported very well. They took the responsibility. But today, if you talk about today's game, Prarambha, Gyanendra Malla and Paras Khatka have built that foundation for middle orders to come and open their arms.
It appeared as if it was a good toss to lose. After losing the toss, Nepal, the early overs were quite slow. But after that, after especially the fall of Subhash Kokhrel, who still did well in his 22 runs, the introduction of Paras Khatka alongside Gyanendra meant and saw Nepal produce some brilliant boundaries. Nadeem, so far a wicket and 2 dot balls in this 4th over. Another top edge, unlucky. Something is not going well for Nepal. The vice captain Dipendra Singh Aire goes for a duck.
It was not needed. Dipendra Singh Aire should have just rotated the strike and give it the strike to Gyanendra Malla.
And the main man for Oman in the series, that was just what we were talking about. Nadeem picks 2 crucial wickets in his 4th over.
Skyward, Google Android TV, lead the future.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
मेरो सीतलाई बुझ्ला कसले मेरो जाँगरलाई अनुभव गर्ला कसले सानो व्यवसायमा नै सीमित मेरो कर्मलाई व्यापारमा परिवर्तन गर्न साथ देला कसले यी प्रश्नहरूको जवाब तब पाए जब मैले सिद्धार्थ बैंकको साथ पाए कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंकको सरल एसएमई कर्जा अब पूरा हुनेछन् तपाईका सपनाहरू सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
A situation not too similar to like that of yesterday, but still Arvisek has this opportunity. His captain is well set. However, Gyanendra himself has not faced many deliveries in like the most recent time. He has been off the strike, so that might also create an impact. Gyanendra should not lose focus, however.
Nadeem getting some movement from the pitch. A bit of surprise, a new batsman is in. I think there should be a slip in place to apply some pressure over Arif.
Last ball of Nadeem over. Two wickets and a maiden. No, it's not a maiden. There's a single for Arif. Off the mark, Nepal 108 for the loss of 3 wickets in 24 overs.
सुरक्षित निर्माणको शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
Skyward, Google Android TV, lead the future.
Every minute, every day something is changing. Time is flying. Start thinking like successful people do. Whatever you want to do it now. You need to decide what you want to be. Success is not accidental. It is a decision you have to make now. A decision that will change impossible into possible. Stop wasting time. Focus your mind for better future.
Thinking of higher education abroad? Visit Global Reach and feel the difference. Global Reach. Education matters.
If you had changed channel or missed the action, Nepal lost 2 wickets without adding a single run when their scoreboard had 107 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. A 50-run stand between Gyanendra and Paras was ended by Nadeem. In the very same over, he also picked another important wicket of Dipendra Singh Arya, the vice captain of Nepal.
What a tournament Nadeem is having at the moment. Man of the match in previous 2 games. And picked up an important wicket of Paras Khatka.
Paras was looking set. He was going for the shots. He was finding the gaps. He was getting lucky as well with some misfields from Oman. But the catch by Sandeep ended his brief but fantastic stay at the crease.
Now all eyes on the skipper Gyanendra Malla.
Jishan Makshood, the captain of Oman, bowling from the pavilion end to Gyanendra, the captain of Nepal. A bit of bad there. Jishan had appealed for a leg before.
Jishan Maksud, the skipper from Oman.
Takes a single. Gyanendra there moves on to 46.
Well done. And this could be a good option for Nepal at the moment. Rotate strike as much as possible. Arif Sheikh need to give strike to Gyanendra Malla. Can take some time to settle down in the middle.
A partnership between these two is very important for Nepal right now. Arif Sheikh finds the gap. It's gone a run for the boundary. And halfway through, Nepal are 114 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Sir, middle please.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
And the best actor award goes to Anmol Kesi.
What makes a man? That he has the X factor. That he has pro style.
I have the X factor.
Has picked 3 wickets. All 3 of Nepal have gone to Nadeem. Gyanendra plays to fine leg. The scorecard on his screen. Nadeem, the pick of the Omanis bowlers. Subhas Kukuril was trapped leg before. Following which Paras Khatka was looking so good on 38. Miscued the shot. Took Topez. Almost identical out was Dipendra. That's an edge and it runs down, but there's a fielder in the third man.
And that I was talking in the previous over, Praram, but you need to place in slip for the new batsman Arif Sheikh if you want to apply pressure over Arif. Nadeem is getting some movement out of the pitch.
Indeed he is. He is making things difficult for Nepal at the moment. Arif and Gyanendra need to play sensible cricket and build up a partnership, because the other batsmen that are yet to come, Kushal, and then we've got Nepal has got Binod. Karan Kesi can hit some shots. Sandeep Lamichhane is there. So a partnership out here is very important for Nepal. Plays off the leg. Gyanendra moves on to 49 with his 2 runs out there.
Gyanendra Malla moving close towards his half century. Scored a half century against Kenya in ICC World Cricket League Championship that was held in TU Cricket Ground.
The crowd already on the position, ready to celebrate the half century of Gyanendra. Gyanendra is on 49 of 69 deliveries. Nadeem has given away 4 runs so far in his 3 balls. There's an ace and it's a boundary. Gyanendra got lucky there. And it's half century for Gyanendra Malla, the captain of Nepal. Crowd raises his bat. Gyanendra to the crowd. Just to call to his teammates at the dugout.
Brilliant 50 for Gyanendra Malla.
Second one-day international half-century for Nepal captain, who's leading from the front, setting examples.
And it's just pleased to your eyes when Gyanendra Malla is batting in his peak form. The most technical sound batsman in the Nepali cricket team.
It is his highest one-day international score. Previously, he had scored 51. A comfortable shot there.
Good bowling, good bowling. His first half century was against Netherlands. The first ODI that we played as an ODI nation.
It was in Amstelveen on the 1st of August in 2018.
And what a way to bring your half century in front of your home crowd.
Ooh, beaten there, Arif Sheikh. The end of the 26th over. Nepal 1-2-3 4-3.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
Skyward washing machine. We care every detail.
मेरो सीपलाई बुझ्ला कसले मेरो जाँगरलाई अनुभव गर्ला कसले सानो व्यवसायमा नै सीमित मेरो कर्मलाई व्यापारमा परिवर्तन गर्न साथ देला कसले यी प्रश्नहरूको जवाब तब पाए जब मैले सिद्धार्थ बैंकको साथ पाएँ कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंकको सरल एसएमई कर्जा अब पूरा हुनेछन् तपाईका सपनाहरू सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
So Gyanendra leading from the front. The Nepal captain has scored his second one-day international half-century. The Oman bowling card on his screen right now. The only successful bowler so far, Mohammad Nadeem, has picked 3 wickets, giving away 24 runs with a maiden from his 5 overs.
Bilal Khal have been impressive. Today 5 over 1 maiden, just conceded 11 run. Not picked up any wicket.
Gyanendra looks comfortable after scoring his first half-century as the captain of Nepal.
And what a way to bring the half-century. First one-day international in your home soil, in front of the home crowd.
It's his second one-day international in Nepal. In fact, it is the third one-day international for Nepal at home. Bilal has so far been economic, but has not taken any wicket so far.
Scored a half-century against Kenya, ICC World Cricket League Championship that was held in Nepal. Time he was the captain. Paras Kharka was injured at the time, and Gyanendra Malla was given the responsibility of captain, and it was in second match that he scored 50 against Kenya.
Ducks. That one from Bilal. Arif Sheikh has scored 7 runs from 8 balls. He needs to stay there at the crease alongside the skipper Gyanendra and help Nepal build another partnership, because there are power hitters in the batting lineup that have yet to bat in the first innings here. Plays in the gap. Arif, sensible cricket. Gets a single.
Arif can take some time in the middle. His experienced here, man who is set in the middle, Gyanendra Malla. Give him the strike take some time. We are the non-striker end. It's the best place to watch the game from the non-striker end.
Indeed.
I remember Mahendra Singh Dhoni saying this is the best place to watch the game when Yuvraj Singh scored 6 sixes in an over against England.
The umpire calls it a wide.
Look at that bounce, Prarambha. You don't expect this sort of bounce into your cricket ground.
Indeed, it's also the height with which Bilal bowls, his release point, the place, his line and length gets him that sort of bounce.
Why today Bilal is so economic? He's bowling according to the field set. We have third man inside the circle, short cover, mid-off fielder is bowling in that outside off area. He's not giving any room to the batsman.
No runs are there. End of 27th over. Nepal won at 26 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
Skyward Air Conditioners. Your air, we care.
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाऊ। ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ।
Skyward Washing Machine. We care every detail.
Arif Sheikh at the crease. He'll be facing some music from Nadeem. He's bowling from Tawar end. The Oman talisman has picked 3 wickets in his 5 overs so far. He's given away 24 runs. Nepal, in their remaining match of the series, will play against the United States of America. The match is slated for Wednesday.
Arif Sheikh has been proving himself in the domestic leagues.
Nadeem not giving any room out there to Arif, who's relatively new to the crease. In quite contrast to his skipper, Gyanendra Malla, who has scored 55 runs from 74 deliveries. Gyanendra himself would want to go ahead and make it large. Two dot balls to begin the 28th over. Plays off the back foot, finds the filter. Runs have relatively dried for Nepal following the departure of Paras Khadka. Nepal lost quick wickets. Defender Singh Aire stayed at the crease, did not trouble the scorecard, was out for a duck.
I remember one National One Day tournament that was held in Trivandrum University Cricket Ground, and Arif was representing region number 2 Birgans, and Birgans was in a similar sort of situation. They were 31 for 4 at one stage, and a brilliant partnership between Amit Shrestha and Arif Sheikh. They won that final of that National One Day tournament, and Arif was adjudged the player of the series for that brilliant knock in the tournament.
So Arif's got talent and potential. All he needs to do is be patient and play to the merit of the deliveries. What an opportunity for Arif Sheikh out here to build up a partnership and make a statement.
You can bat easily because at the other end you have your skipper. He's looking in good form today. He's already scored 55 out of 74 deliveries.
Pulls it, but there's a fielder. Just a single for Arif. 2 runs from this Nadeem over.
I was talking about Arif Sheikh's performance in that one-day national tournament. He was as a player of the series. He scored 261 runs in that tournament and picked up 11 wickets.
That was quite a comfortable pull for Arif. Was it Ganendra? Good delivery to end this over. Nepal 128 runs for the loss of 3 wickets in 28 overs.
Good chain, guys. Good chain, guys.
विश्वास जित्दै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
Skyworth Air Conditioners. Your air, we care.
Aqib Ilyas, the new man coming from pavilion end.
The batting all-rounder Aqib Ilyas has scored the most runs. The very first delivery of Aqib Ilyas's over. Gyanendra Malla, who was all set, or was
a big blow for Nepal. Aqib Ilyas gave some room to Gyanendra Malla to free his arms. Gyanendra Malla trying to cut the ball, not connected well.
Runs for the loss of 3 wickets in 28 overs.
Batsman in, please. Batsman in. चलो यार guys.
Which includes the likes of Saeed Afridi and Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar.
But the bowling change is working for Oman.
चलो यार guys.
Kushal. There was an edge to the catch. There was an opportunity, but the wicket keeper made a mess of it.
Aqib is disappointed. Look at him. Look at him. Big mistake from Suraj Kumar.
Aqib Ilyas could have had 2 wickets in the span of only 3 deliveries, but Suraj did not judge as well.
It's always said that fortune favors the brave. We have seen in yesterday's game as well.
Dropped at naught. Kushal Malla probably will take this opportunity to go on and score big. Goes for the slug, misses it, but the ball is still going to run away for 4 runs. Reaches straight away to the grandstand. Signaled off the bat, a bit of inside edge out there.
Kushal Malla trying to go over deep mid wicket, not connected well.
It's not going to take any time to get himself adapted to the conditions. He's just willing to go for the shots from the word go. A bit of misfield, but there's no run for Nepal. The end of the 29th over, 4 runs and a wicket from Akivilas. First over, Nepal wanted 32 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाऊ। ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ।
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
मेरो सीपलाई बुझ्ला कसले, मेरो जाँगरलाई अनुभव गर्ला कसले, सानो व्यवसायमा नै सीमित मेरो कर्मलाई व्यापारमा परिवर्तन गर्न साथ देला कसले। यी प्रश्नहरूको जवाब तब पाए जब मैले सिद्धार्थ बैंकको साथ पाए। कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंक।
That was a good ball. Switch in music for Arif Sheikh, served in by Nadeem.
Both new batsmen in the crease. Nadeem is looking sensational today. Well, Nadeem can add a slip because there are 2 new batsmen in the crease. He's getting some movement out of the pitch. You can place a slip, remove your mid-off so that you can force Arif Sheikh to play the drive and get him caught in the slip. That could be an option for Nadeem.
Well, after the spinners failed to produce anything substantial for Oman, they went to their go-to bowler Nadeem, who made an instant impact, and Nepal in a bit of a trouble after such a brilliant start to their innings. Wanted 32 runs. In fact, wanted 33 runs with that single for the loss of 4 wickets. Kushal Malla and Arif Sheikh at the crease. This young pair needs to stay for around 10 overs and give that platform for the remaining batsmen.
Left hand, right hand combination for Nepal at the moment. And now Nadeem need to change his line and length.
Kushal Malla at the crease. He's not gonna take much pressure. He's gonna play his natural game. Full toss, finds the gap, runs away for 4.
Brilliant placement there by Kushal Malla. Between the fielder of cover and mid-off. Sunday put in sub-dive but could not stop the ball. And look at this guy, confidence.
He's taken off right from the position where he had walked away from the crease yesterday. Looks quite in form.
Well, he's carrying the confidence of the previous match.
When asked about his reason for not celebrating his half-century yesterday at the post-match press conference, what Kushal Malla said was his team was not in a good situation and he wanted to score a century on his debut. He would have celebrated had he had reached the landmark.
And this is what I love about Kushal Malla. He respects the good ball as well. He's not going after each and every deliveries.
Sensible cricket from Kushal. And Arif also appears to be adapting to the conditions. These both batsmen can bat long. Five runs from the 4 balls by Nadeem in his 7th over so far. He wanted to go for it. A swing and a miss. Kushal Malla. He's going to play his natural game. There's something about this guy. He's not bothered by the pressure the opponent are trying to impose on him. He stands his own authority. A wild swing and a miss right there.
Last ball of the over.
Nadeem, after almost going there for the delivery, returns. Slow delivery. Finds the gap for a single. Kushal Malla. End of the 30th over. Nepal won at 38 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Is our steel.
Skyward, Google Android TV, lead the future.
Action!
Barley top. Butter with loaded. Bharieko? Sorry. Sapana bharieko with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line गल्ती भइरहेछ.
यो के भइरहेछ? यो छ नि यति buttery कि बोली चिप्लेको चिप्ले. Barley top. Buttery taste. Buttery sapana.
Back up!
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
At the end of the 30 overs, Nepal have scored 138 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. The projected score at 230. A brief change in the commentary box. Andrew Leonard will be joined by a special guest.
Yeah, thank you, Paramba. What a 10 overs the two boys had, because it's been pretty much all action in that period. Wickets, runs, chances, drop catches, and turning with almost every single delivery. And as Paramba said, delighted to be joined by a special guest. Got Paul Radley to my right, one of the press corps. He's come across from the UAE, where he's based, writing for the national newspaper. Paul, how are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thanks, Andrew. Really, really glad to be here. I think we've discussed a few times, haven't we, what a privilege it is to be here this week for this series.
Paul, one of a press corps of about 150, but just 2 foreign journalists in that 150, generally all locals. Peter Della Penna of ESPN Cricinfo and Paul Radley of the national newspaper based out of Dubai. A bit of an associate cricket expert as well, Paul. You see Aki bowling some leg breaks as well. Paul, you've been writing some pieces on Nepal cricket here this week. There's a real following for it around the world.
Absolutely. Fair to say, it's a little bit of traction online for us, the Nepal audience, from when we write stories about Nepal cricket. But yeah, I think also bears mentioning that it's an important series. UAE aren't involved, but UAE are involved in this tournament. So obviously my main focus is UAE cricket. So there will be much more than passing interest in this series there.
Well, it just works that one down to long off for a single. You were writing a piece on Kushal Malla yesterday. What a story. 15 years of age, a world record holder now.
Incredible story, yeah. Skipping school. This is great fun, isn't it? Just take a couple of months off school to play some cricket.
Big turning leg break's going to finish the 31st over. It won't. Shamshuddin said that one's turned too much. Gives a wide single outside the off stump. Very much a new string to his bow, these leg breaks. Another wide back to back. Like any part-time leg spinner, a little bit of everything being thrown in.
Good experience there for you, Lenny. I'm not going to try going back to his off breaks the way these last 2 balls have gone.
And he finishes with a good one. Elongated 31st over. It's 143 for 4.
सुरक्षित निर्माणको शक्तिशाली आधार एसआर स्टिल
राजीव दाई पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने
यहाँ ल्याऊ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ
ग्रेट दाई
नेक्स्ट
राजीव
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला डोन्ट वरी
राजीव दाई मलाई त्यति सेक्युर लागिरहेको छैन है
कसरी सेक्युर छैन ब्रो आफ्नै ब्याङ्कको एप हो यो
यहाँ बस आइसक्यो
राजीव छोरीको पनि स्कुलको फी तिर्नु थियो
अब अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङको लागि आफ्नो ब्याङ्कको मोबाइल एप डाउनलोड गर्नुहोस् मोबाइल
Spin from both ends now. This time in the shape the man playing his first match this week. It's Mohamed Sanuth, only his off breaks. And there's a tiny bit of IPL experience as well. He's bowling to Kushal Malla, and we were just talking with Paul Radley, the national, about Kushal Malla's innings yesterday. Hitting the ball to all parts, zero fear. Let's take a look at a little bit of it. Try and bring you those sixes that he was hitting yesterday after this delivery. Sheikh facing up to Sanath now. Just get through for the quick single. So, Paul, tell us about this Kushal Malla innings from yesterday.
It was not the innings you'd expect of a 15-year-old. Mature, fearless. Fearless was something the United States captain observed afterwards. It's the fact that it was he used the word brave. It was a very brave innings.
He looks to continue to take the aggressive route. This one's skewing off the inside edge. With plenty of time to get back for two. He looks to play with no fear, really, Paul.
Absolutely. Yes, I think when he came to the wicket, they were 47 for 4, if memory serves, and then quickly after that were 49 for 5. And in many games from that position, they were saved by a 15-year-old on debut. It was spectacular stuff.
And more fearlessness from Kushal Malla. He hits that one straight as a die onto the bank, all the way for 6. It's a glorious shot, a full flourish of the bat. We were going to bring you some sixes that he hit yesterday, but you've seen one live. What a shot that is from Kushal Malla.
Kushal's gone straight to the highlights package himself. They can't load it up. He'll just do it himself.
Yeah, a little bit over pitched by Sanath, and the real full flourish of the bat. What a talent this kid is. 15 years of age, 20 now off 17 deliveries. And he's going to try and repeat the dose, and he will. The second one goes onto the bank. I think we've got a new fan favourite here in Kathmandu. His name is Kushal Malla. He's 15 years of age, and he's got all the talent in the world. The end of 32 overs, it's 159 for 4.
जिस निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार एसआर स्टील
आज गरेको जीवन बिमा नै भोलि
So Arif Sheikh will do the sensible thing and just get Kushal Malla back onto strike, because he is flying again. 50 yesterday, coming at a good rate, and he's smashing the ball to all parts here. Back-to-back sixes. Here's to 26. Joined by Paul Radley here at the national newspaper, and Paul, I want to ask you after this delivery. As Malla hits that aerially over the offside, it just falls safe. I want to ask you a little bit about your experience here in Kathmandu. Have you enjoyed the week?
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic. Like I was saying before, privileged to be here and see something that you've always heard a lot about is Nepal supporters and what it'd be like to be at a game in TU. To witness it firsthand has been fantastic. You've been lucky enough to see a lot of cricket around the world, and this has been a unique experience.
Yeah, the largest ever crowd for an associate ODI yesterday, Super Saturday, as Nepal managed to fight back and beat the USA. How did they win that game yesterday?
Well, thanks to this guy at the wicket. Kushal Malla has played the pivotal innings.
Mix up and a fumble, as we've seen so many times today. Sheikh wanted the single. I think Kushal Malla wisely sending him back. But the misfield, the fumble from Sandeep Good at extra cover means that Arif Sheikh survives.
Very unlike Sandeep Good, that. Exceptional fielder, probably the best actually in the Oman side.
They've been poor in the field today, Oman. Lots of little fumbles, a few boundaries conceded. Akib Ilyas's licorice all sorts continue with another full toss. Closes out the 33rd over. Nepal starting to hum. 162 for 4.
सुरक्षित निर्माणको शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
Action!
Parley top. Butter with loaded. Bharieko? Sorry. Sapana bharieko with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line गल्ती भइरहेछ.
यो के भइरहेछ? यो छ नि यति buttery कि बोले चिप्लेको चिप्ले. Parley top. Buttery taste. Buttery sapana.
Back up!
विकास सम्भव छ मजबुत निर्माणले मजबुत निर्माण बन्छ अम्बे स्टिल्सले अम्बे स्टिल्स जे बन्छ दिगो बन्छ
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
Yeah, back live, and it's a drinks break. Here, the second drinks break. Nepal right on top. 162 for 4. Remember, they lost the toss this morning, and they decided Oman doesn't.
Now, to do the most dangerous job in the world, all he has to do is stay alive.
3 years of guaranteed ODI cricket for all these 7 teams. Replaces quite a well-loved competition, actually. World Cricket League, I know obviously you had a lot of experience of seeing very interesting, really compelling series in World Cricket League. This has got a slightly different feel to it than those series. Doesn't feel like there's quite so much jeopardy.
I'm just going to cut you off because we were talking about Kushal Malla's sixes just before the drinks break there. And here's some of them from yesterday. That was a mighty blow against America. America were right on top, 49 for 5. Nepal were, as you said, Paul, not many sides fight back from that position. And he's followed it up with 2 more today already. 15 years of age in at number 6. Be looking for back-to-back 50s. But I suppose the format of this competition is a really fair one. 126 matches over the course of 2.5 years, and the top 3 of the 7 sides will advance to the Cricket World Cup qualifier then. And who's to say that one of those 3 sides couldn't go on to India 2023?
Yeah, and also not a lot is lost by failing in this league. If you're in the bottom 4, you've got a chance through repechage to go to the qualifier anyway, so it's like a second chance. And the fact is, you've got 2.5 years of guaranteed competitive ODI cricket. So the sides that make it to the qualifier will be so much better off for that.
Yeah, I've got Paul Radley here. Great to have him in the box. Just in case you're wondering, he's not my brother. He does look a little bit like me.
It's like right said Fred, haven't shaved.
Irishman here and the Englishman, Paul Radley. Paul, how long have you been in Dubai working for the National?
I've been in Dubai for 15 years. That jumper is the only one I own. It never gets cold in Dubai. Had it on all week because it's very fresh here in Nepal. Yeah, been 15 years covering cricket in the Middle East and cricket specifically UAE related and Asian cricket, and with us, luckily enough, had a special focus on coming teams like Afghanistan, obviously, in that period, and sides like UAE and Nepal now, Asian teams, and obviously Oman just across the border as well.
Yeah, see a change in bowling. We're going to see the end of the spin experiment with Mohammad Sanuth go to Bilal Khan's left arm seam around the wicket. This is a good move. The most experienced bowler into the attack. He starts with one slightly over pitched and just really good bit of fielding. The rise of Oman cricket has been quite an extraordinary one over the last half dozen years or so.
Very much so. I don't think they get spoken about nearly as much as if you look at all the other teams in this series. There's a lot of reasons to find a lot of interest in a lot of the other teams. United States, top of the league at present. Obviously, they're a country that cricket has sort of wanted to do well for quite a while because of the potential, I suppose, in that country.
Good batting from Mala, just works it into the leg side for a single.
Nepal too have an unrivalled fan following. UAE probably got the best facilities anywhere, and a very interesting story in associate cricket. Papua New Guinea too have got an intriguing story as well. So Oman don't always warrant the attention in terms of their stories, perhaps not quite as captivating as some of the other nations.
Short ball from Bilal Khan, ducked under by Arif Sheikh. It's going to be signalled wide. I think potentially signalled wide on line rather than height, so going down the leg side. Bilal Khan not happy. You were covering the T20 World Cup qualifier, which unfortunately neither Nepal nor the USA were at. They couldn't get through their sub-regional, showing the real depth in talent in associate cricket in modern years. It was a great tournament, one that we'll see the likes of Oman go on and represent the associates down in Australia in about 8-9 months' time.
Yeah, again, another trip to that tournament for them. And they've also been doing well in 50-over cricket, top level on points at least, with the United States in this competition. I was talking to one of their players, actually, Jatinder Singh, after they won the first match on tour here, about whether they're frustrated by the fact they don't get spoken about quite as frequently as the other teams. And he said, no, not at all. It's all down to us. Basically, if we win more, we will get more attention. And I think they actually don't mind flying under the radar a little bit.
More use of the short ball from Bilal Khan, freshening up the 15-year-old. I suppose the good thing about the upcoming T20 World Cup this year is that two sides will get through the initial group stages and progress on to the Super 12. So a really strong chance of the likes of an Oman or a Scotland or maybe even a Papua New Guinea getting through and getting 5 games against the Test Nations in the Super 12.
Possibly, yeah. It still won't be that easy with, I think it's Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, is it? Two sides who are obviously quite strong, get a lot of competitive cricket between now and then themselves.
More pleasing drives from Mala straight to mid-off. Yeah, Ireland will be in there as well, my country, and Zimbabwe, of course. Zimbabwe suspended, missed out on the qualifier. The big story, I suppose, for Nepal and the USA will be trying to get back for the 2021 T20 World Cup, which will be in